I want to ask you a couple questions. And then these questions is going to be different events. And then these events, it's just like pretty much some stressful things that may have happened to you in your life or someone you know or never happened to you. So it's going to be like a questionnaire. And in this questionnaire, you're going to have five options. The options are it happened to you, something you may have witnessed, something you may have learned about, could be part of your job, you're not sure, or it just does not apply.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with answering some questions today?
Yeah, that's okay.
All righty. So I'm just going to name some events and you can let me know if it happened to you, if you witnessed it, learned about it as part of your job, or you're not sure, or it just doesn't apply. Okay. All right. So the first event is going to be like a natural disaster.
No,
Doesn't apply. Okay. Fire or explosion.
no,
Your
does not
house
apply. Does not apply.
does not. Okay. Gotcha. Like a transportation accident, for example, could be a car accident, boat accident, train wreck.
Does not apply.
How about a serious accident at work or home?
Does not apply.
Okay. How about exposure to toxic substances?
No, does not apply.
How about a physical assault? For example, maybe being attacked, hit, slapped, kicked, or beaten up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when you say mm-hmm, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay. And how about an assault with a weapon?
No,
No.
does not apply.
Okay. How about sexual assault, like rape, attempted rape? You were made to perform any type of sexual act.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other or unwanted or uncomfortable sexual experiences?
Mhm. Yes.
How about a combat or exposure to a war zone
Mm. I have family who's my fiance is in the military,
in the military?
Marine,
Okay,
or he was.
okay. How about captivity? Have anybody you known or have you experienced any being kidnapped or abducted or held hostage?
Oh, does not apply.
Okay. Any life-threatening illnesses or injury?
Does not apply.
Any severe human suffering?
Does not apply.
Have you ever had any sudden violent death, homicide, suicide?
Mm. Yeah, happened to me.
It has happened to you?
Yes.
Hmm. Any sudden accidental deaths?
Yes.
Any serious injury, harm, or death you caused to someone else?
Were you asking if I killed anyone?
Yes. Or have you hurt anyone?
Um, do I need to answer that?
If you're comfortable.
Not sure.
Okay. Is there any other stressful events that you may have experienced?
No.
No. Okay. And at any given moment, if you wanted to take a moment before answering any question, you definitely can. This is, again, confidential, so no one will get this information. Of course, I'm mandated to report anything that is in harm's way of someone or in harm of yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Now, I do want you to briefly describe the worst event that may have happened to you and potentially anyone that was involved in that event?
I was um give me a second. Mm. I went to the club with my fiance's cousin, and I was going home, just waiting for the trolley, the subway, and I randomly started seeing an albino guy just kind of performing a miracle. He was started walking on air, standing in front of the bus or the subway, but then came back and got on the subway and disappeared. And then after that, I would just kind of see angels appear.
So you see angels appear after you saw someone floating in the air? Okay.
It might have been God. You know, it shows up in different ways.
How long ago did this happen?
What part?
You seeing the angels appear in different ways?
2, 3 months ago?
And how long ago did the assault happen?
3 months ago.
Okay. And how did you experience it? What was your experience like?
Yeah. Scary.
I can imagine. Was someone seriously injured or
Yes.
killed?
Yes.
Was the person involved that was seriously injured or killed, was it a close family member or a close friend?
No.
Okay. How many times have you experienced the angels appearing in different ways within that 3 months?
Sometimes.
You say 5 times?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know this is pretty heavy and it can bring up a lot of things as we're discussing this. I want to ask you in the past 3 months, how much were you bothered by these things? Is that okay? Okay. Were they repeated, disturbing, or any unwanted memories of this experience?
Repeat the options.
So you have a few options here. You can say not at all, a little bit, moderately, quite a bit, or extremely.
Repeat the question.
So in the past few months, how bothered were you, or repeated in the past months? How much were you bothered by this event that took place, waiting for the trolley?
Very bothered.
So while you was waiting, when this event happened to you, as time passed, how many times did it bother you? So was it repeated, disturbing, or any unwanted memories about this event?
Um, um, in terms of discuss frustrations, yes,
Okay.
moderate.
Okay. Have you had repeated disturbing dreams about this event?
I don't think I've had dreams.
No. Okay. Have you had any sudden feelings or acting as if the experience you had were actually happening over again?
Quite a bit.
Right. And have you been feeling very upset when something reminded you of this event?
Anxious and fearful.
Having strong physical reactions when something reminded you to the stressful experience. So maybe like your heart was pounding, like if you were to think about it, your heart start pounding, you'll have trouble breathing, you'll just started sweating a lot.
Extreme.
Okay. Do you try to avoid these memories or thoughts or feelings related to this night? I'm sorry, what was that?
Yes.
Okay. So is it okay to say extremely or quite a bit?
The extreme is correct.
Okay. Have you tried to avoid external reminders of this experience? Maybe people, places, conversations in regard to that night?
Mhm. Quite a bit.
Do you have any trouble remembering important parts of this night?
Yes. Extreme.
Extremely?
Hmm.
And do you have any strong negative beliefs about yourself in regards to this night or other people or the world?
No, well, I don't know if I told you, but I'm pregnant. And I think that's just kind of a miracle that happened for God.
So on this night or when this event was happening, you experienced a miracle on that night. Have you blamed yourself for this night or anyone else?
Mm. Oh, it was a miracle. There's nothing but I think that person I saw was God, and they blessed me with a child.
So do you have any strong negative feelings? Fear, horror?
Here.
Have you lost any interest in any activities that you used to enjoy to do ever since this night?
I remember. I don't think so.
No. You still do some of those activities that you like to do before this night?
I still go to church. I try to do the Bible studies. I do the same things.
Okay.
Just try to give back to my church.
Have you been feeling distant or cut off from other people? I'm sorry, Isabel. I didn't catch that.
I said, extremely. My late fiance's family cut me off. They don't believe in the miracle of pregnancy.
And do you have any trouble experiencing positive feelings? Maybe being unable to feel happiness or have loving feelings for the people that's close to you? Did you hear me, Isabel?
Sorry, I blinked out. What was that?
I'm asking you, have you had any trouble experiencing any positive feelings?
Bit.
A bit. And have you been irritable or had any angry outbursts or acting aggressively since this night?
Mm. No.
No. Since this night, have you been taking any risks or just doing things that can cause you harm?
No.
No. And since the miracle happened, have you been super alert and watchful or on guard?
Um, quite a bit. I think that's why the angels are there to protect me and help me out, to make sure this miracle child doesn't get harmed.
Okay. Have you been feeling jumpy or easily startled?
Mm. I don't think so. I think I can say moderate.
And Isabel, we just have a couple more questions here.
Okay.
Have you been having any difficult concentrating or trouble falling asleep?
A little bit with sleeping.
A little bit with sleeping. And
Mhm.
how about concentrating? Have you been able to concentrate?
Um, Kind of
Okay.
struggle.
Okay. Thank you for thank you for that, for answering those questions. I know that oftentimes we don't want to relive those type of experiences or those instances of things that happen to us or that take place in our life that sometimes we don't want to remember.
Yes,
But for you, this night was a miracle.
it was.
Okay.
God presented himself to me
He presented himself to you that night,
and he did a miracle. He walked on air.
and when you said he appeared in different ways. He's been appearing ever since that night.
Not him, but I think he sends angels to look after me. Sometimes I see white figures just show up in different moments in my life in the last 3 months.
Okay.
I think they're just looking over me.